What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis video. Alright guys, we got a lot going on week 2 of the half anniversary. So one of the big topics that everyone's going to talk about is what weapons should you get to 120 first. So I'm going to break it down with my selection and my opinions with every single character. Okay, I'm going to do it, we'll go through Cloud, Barret, etc. We're going to go down to every single character, and I'm going to give you my suggestions and why. The main thing to really focus on, and this is just going to be for everyone because everyone's going to be different, is number one, how does your account look? Which costumes do you have? Which weapons do you use? And then also obviously looking at the R abilities. R abilities is what matters the most right now. Okay, so your R abilities that will boost your characters the most, whether it's a main weapon, sub weapon, or if it's a secondary weapon, that's what's going to dictate what's best for your account. But I'm going to go over the ones I think are the best ones to choose from, starting with Cloud. So let's go into that. The first two weapons you should be focusing on are going to be these. So if you do have them, I'm going to go to, sorry, not details. Go back to the list here. If you have the new weapons, this should be your number 1 and number 2. Why? Well, because if you get the R abilities up even further to past level 120, you guys can see now you get 46 points, right? And 46 points will actually boost you right to level 6. That's insane. Because before, at level 90, I believe you were at level 5, right? Or you weren't able to reach level 6 at least. So now you can actually hit that magic sweet spot, and also at 39 points, you're also right below the level 6 threshold of ice potency as well. So this is a no-brainer. This one here, and obviously Glenn's new weapon, are going to be your number 1 and number 2. You definitely want to push those to 120, and even at 5-star, you guys can see here, it's plus 30. That'll at least push you guys close to the level 5 mark. So very, very, very promising. So you definitely should be pushing that. If you guys can get to plus 40, obviously that's even better, because now you're sitting at level 5, which is boosting your attack even more. So for free to play, for whales, it doesn't matter. This should be your number 1 goal, in my opinion, just for the stats alone, and the fact that obviously they're the brand new weapons, they're power creep to some extent, and you of course get the costume. So those are pretty much no-brainers. For me personally, I'm going to be probably holding on to my mats because how limited they are. And if you guys aren't aware right now, the only way to get the mats is to purchase them with real life money or through the premium questing, and that's it. Those are the only ways right now. There's no other way to currently get it. The event, actually, that's not true. The event actually will give you some options right now to collect them from the event, so you should be farming the event anyways, and you can collect quite a few of them from there. And then I'm going to hoard mine until I summon on this banner to once Zack and Sephiroth are out, okay? But outside of that, the Murasame should definitely be up this. So you get the 4639 from the weapon, and most of you guys probably already have it. I'm the only bad luck here with Murasame, but that's a really good option as well too. And the Maritime Sword, of course, if you are maining him for your water damage, you should be using Glenn at this point if you've summoned for him, but that's not a bad option as well too. So let's go through the list here real quick again, okay? So for Cloud, Murasame, Maritime Sword, Zidane's Sword, Sky Splitter. Those will be my main options, and of course the Limit Break weapon. Don't forget the Limit Break weapon, the brand new one that's out now. That should be your number 1, okay? For Barret, I mean, a couple of options you have here. Enemy Launcher, Hauser, those would be the main ones I would focus on. The rest, kind of just leave alone. Even with, like, Assault Gun, where is that? Or even with this, even with the Magic Attack with this might be nice. See, 46 and 39. But again, this would be a sub-weapon, right? So just keep that in mind. Even with the Assault Gun, if you are using this for the niche things, I wouldn't get this, by the way, up too much. I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, so for Barret, those 2 weapons right there. And then for Tifa, again, I would do Motor Drive if you go in wind damage. Believe it or not, the Power Soul is a pretty decent option because of the boost magic ability and boost HP. So this is a very good option as well too. So Power Soul is another one you could use for a sub weapon. Lifeguards, honestly, I wouldn't do these ones because even though it's 31, 39, it's nice for the new Ifrit fight and Bahamut fight. It's just, I still wouldn't do it. Not yet, at least. I would focus on mainly DPS. So Motor Drive, Power Soul, Tifa's Holy Gloves, and obviously the Guy Gloves. So those will be the main ones there. For Aerith, quite honestly, I'm trying to think what would be a good option for her outside of what I already mentioned. I think Prism Rod is not bad because you get the high 46 and 39 wind damage. That's not a bad option there for HP and stuff. This I wouldn't push too much. Again, it's 31 and 39, not really worth it. Yeah, Aerith's big one, I think, honestly, is going to be the Sun Umbrella. Oh, and I guess this one here is actually a really good option too. The Snowflake. right? And if look at that, 62 and 39, that's really, really good. 62 and 39 is wild. So this would be incredible as a sub weapon as well too, obviously, or a main weapon. So that's a really good option for her. Sun Umbrella is a really good option for her, and I would imagine her brand new wind damage one, wind reduction one, is a really good option. So those are probably her best 3 ones. For red, God, I'm not even gonna bother looking at red, to be honest with you. I might think Seaside Collar is okay because of the lightning boost and boost HP. Honestly, I'm still floored about red being the way he is. For Yuffie, Diner Tray is the one I mentioned, but there's a couple other good options here. Like look at this one for physical attack, the boomerang, right? You can get it to 46 and 39 as well. Her pinwheel is really good. So those are all different elemental ones. I don't know how much her Arctic is. Hold on. This actually might be really good, 46 and 39, because it pushes the debuff option almost to level 6. So this alone is crazy for the debuff stats. So this is really, really good option for her as well too. So the Arctic Stars is a great option for her. So I'd go Dynatrace or Arctic Star with that. And then everything else, I think pretty much gives you the 4639 across the board. Nothing outstanding for her items. But those two would probably be my best, only because of her outfit that she has for both of these things, right? So that's a good option there. And then for Zach, we talked about the ceremonial sword, but I would actually hold off, to be honest, to see what his new banner is first. But that would be my only option there. For Sephiroth, Edge Wings, no brainer there for that one. His brand new sword coming out, most likely going to be your better option. So again, hold off on Sephiroth. Kuja sword is another no brainer for that. And then Radiant Edge. Radiant Edge is, for physical, is probably my number one choice because of the 62 and 39. I think that's probably the best option you have for Sephiroth, especially if you go fire damage versus ice, right? But again, wait to see what the new banner for him shows, then we can go from there. For Glenn, new banner, limited weapon for sure, 100%. That should be your focus. And then Ultimatic is a really good option as well because it goes attack and physical boost, and the attack is 62 and 39. So this one, again, the second option for sure. So those are the two big ones there that I would focus on. For him, I don't think there's really anything else out there. For Matt, Centipede for sure. If I recall, actually, I have to remember what it does, but I'm pretty sure Centipede is up there. Killer Hornet is another really good option for him because you can go the 46 and 39 option there. Trying to think what else Matt might have that's worthwhile. I think that might be it for Matt. I'm pretty sure that's it. If I'm missing one, let me know, guys. For Lucia, a couple options. So Mad Minute should definitely be one that you get to 120. Because you guys can see, it goes to 52 for physical boost. Again, you're only shy by a little bit. And the boost HP is nice to have. That's a little bit of an increase for you as well. So Mad Minute I would do for sure. If you have the Bald Eagle, another really good option because you get the 62 and 39 for physical attack and boost ice potency. So those two are her best options. I think Holiday Revolver is not a bad one. It does give you the 46 and 39, but not quite as high as the other ones there. So there you guys have it. That's the breakdown for every single unit. Let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.